Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all something. Y'all see all these wreaths and stuff they putting up? Like nobody even pays attention to it, right? They put wreaths up. Look at that building over there. Look at the Ritz-Carlton. They got wreaths on all these poles out here, right? Nobody says anything about that, right? What's coming up this month that everybody gonna celebrate? Christmas, right? Christmas. Everybody gonna celebrate that garbage, correct? The same way they celebrate that, they celebrate this right here. Go back to Deuteronomy 28:48. I'm gonna show y'all something. What he was bringing out wasn't wrong, but this comes with way more than just red Jesus. This comes with Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve, Halloween, all the bull crap that our people celebrate. And nobody says nothing about it because they're too freaking weak and they're afraid. Read that. Go Deuteronomy 28:48.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48.
But the so-called right man, he'll tell you, we can talk about Thanksgiving. We can talk about Christmas. They're days. That's why they talk about it. Everybody's afraid to be controversial about that crap, but we're not. We're going to tell you that's a bold-faced lie that God is celebrating. Read, come on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
You know why? Because we serve our enemies. What do the parents do? They say, oh, we're doing it for the kids. They're teaching you lies when they're telling you celebrate Christmas. They teach you the same garbage too. So when you have kids, give me Haggai 1. Hold it, give me Haggai 1. This is what's going to happen, 1 and 5. Start at verse 5. We have to consider our ways. That is not the custom of an Israelite to celebrate damn Christmas, New Year's Eve, all that bull crap. And then the same people that tell us to celebrate it going to be taxing our ass come January 1st for our light bill. People can barely pay their bills to celebrate Christmas. Read that.
The book of Haggai, chapter 1, and verse 7.
Come on. Start at verse 5, over verse 5.
Verse 5.
Read.
Now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways.
Consider your ways. Don't let nobody influence you to celebrate something that has nothing to do with you. Study. Read the Bible. They tell you that's the day that Jesus Christ was born, don't they? Go ahead, brother. You come through. They tell you that was the day Jesus Christ was born, don't they? That's why black people celebrate Christmas, because they think it's got something to do with Christ. It ain't got a damn thing to do with Christ. Read on. Come on.
Ye have sown much and bring in little.
Because you go out and you probably work hard. I watched my parents. They went out, they worked hard to buy us a bunch of stuff that we didn't need. Now we're putting our money in a bag with holes in it. Christmas is that bag, young man, with holes in it. You don't supposed to celebrate that garbage. Read.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
You always seem to be wanting to eat food, but you never have enough because you going out buying stuff for probably little badass kids that don't deserve it. A lot of these single mothers, that's what they do. They go work their ass off to buy a bunch of junk for a little misfit that don't deserve it. Meanwhile, the kid in school struggling, doesn't learn the man out the house. Why they celebrate Christmas? Why they celebrate? Give me Colossians 2:8. This is why they celebrate Christmas. The black woman is the leading consumer in Babylon the Great because they follow headlong after the white man, the damn devil the Bible speaks of. Read that. You got what I want? Colossians, let's go. Get it, brother. Come on.
Book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8.
I challenge any of them to come up here and prove me wrong with the Bible. They won't do it because they can't. Come on.
Beware, lest any man spoil you.
You know why? Because they spoiled as hell and they spoiled their little badass kids. That's why you see these little hoppers running around with these pistols all over the place, your age, shooting people. Because they spoiled. But come Christmas Day, they can do no wrong. They mom and they went out and busted their ass to buy them something they don't need. Meanwhile, they'll shoot you as sure as they look at you. What's wrong with our people? I hope I'm getting through to y'all. Because y'all need to understand this Bible's a true book. We got to come back to God. Read it again. Read it from the top.
Beware, lest any man spoil you.
We have been spoiled here in America. I've been to other countries. You go to Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, you go to places like that. Y'all, we ain't spoiled like that over there. You got to know how to speak a language in order to eat. But over here, though, US of A, our people are what? Read it again.
Beware, lest any man spoil you.
They forget we just had a damn pandemic, and what they out here doing already? Walking up and down freaking Canal Street like everything's good to go. And they out shopping for damn Christmas gifts. Am I lying? Am I lying? Right? Read it again, come on.
Beware, lest any man spoil you.
This is right. They're spoiled right. Now people are spoiled as hell, come on.
Through philosophy.
Through the other nations' philosophies. We were the first damn gifts. We're going to get that in Revelation. Give me Revelation. You know what I want. We are spoiled through philosophies and vain deceits, through lies. The slave masters used to pass us around gift after gift. You know what I want? Yeah, read that.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 10.
This is what the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were sold as. We were sold as slaves. We were the gifts, and now we follow it headlong blindly today. Read.
And they that dwell upon the earth.
And who's dwelling upon this earth? And the fatness of the earth. Who lives in the best places? You go to any hood right now and you don't see white people. You don't see the Arabs there. They have stores set up in your hoods, but where they take that money back to? Where the Chinese man who run the hair shop, where you take that money back to? Where you take that money back to, brother? Back to where? They take it back to put their kids through college, through the STEM program, science, technology, engineering, and math. But they tell you, you can be a rapper, you can be a ball player. You can jump high, run fast, and make me laugh. Is that not what they tell us? Right. How many of our people are flooding the STEM program right now? None. Not very many. Very low percentage. Read. Come on.
And they that dwell upon the earth.
They that dwell in the fatness of the earth, the best places on the earth. We don't dwell in the best places. The minute we make it in the hood, LeBron make it in the hood, where he go? He moved somewhere away from his own people. If our people make it, what's the first thing that they want to do? Man, I got to get up out of the hood. I got to get my mama out the hood. Because we don't dwell in the fatness of the earth. We under these curses. Because we won't keep God's laws. Come on.
Shall rejoice over them.
And do they not rejoice over us? When this happened right here, you got to... I want to see one red devil bastard tell me that this was not a good time in their life right here. They still dwelling on this. They still reaping the benefits of slavery. When you really got to meditate on it. Who don't want people to work for them and they ain't got to do a damn thing? They ain't got to pay you. Free labor. This country was built on free labor, slave labor. Don't let them try to shame you into calling them out on it. They know what they did because it makes them feel I don't give two damns about how they feel. Right. They did this because we broke God's laws. We got to acknowledge it. Read.
And make merry.
And they made what?
And make merry.
Don't they tell you, young brother, Merry Christmas? Is that not what they tell? Pay attention. Don't they tell you Merry Christmas? Make merry? Your mama done work their ass off to get you a bunch of crap that you don't need? They make merry. They're happy. They are thrilled when they see us in the low and the decayed state. Come on.
And shall send gifts.
And they do what?
And shall.
They sent you to Mr. Johnson, and Mr. Johnson sent you to Mr. Jerry. They send gifts one another. We were the gifts.
Right.
The Israelites. We were sold as slaves. Come on.
And shall send gifts one to another.
And do what?
One to another.
They sent gifts one to another. The Arabs and the Chinese were in on it too. They all had a hand in our destruction. That's why they are Confederate today against us. They don't like you. Newsflash, they don't. Read.
Because these two prophets.
Because Israel, Judah, and Israel, come on.
Tormented them.
When we were in charge, we tore their behinds up.
Right.
They know this. Why do you think they don't want to see us together? They do not want to see us as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans united under this Bible. Right. That's why you can be a Buddhist, you can be a Baptist, you can follow Christianity, you can be a Mormonist, you can be a Seventh-day Adventist. But the minute you say you're an Israelite, why is that a problem? I'm going to show you. Give me Psalms 83. I'm going to school y'all on something. And then we're going to rip Christmas apart too. Because that garbage, y'all don't celebrate that false garbage. That's a bunch of BS. Read that.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 1.
Come on.
Keep not thou silence, O God.
Read.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
Come on.
For lo, thine enemies.
It says thine enemies. Everybody ain't your friend. Guess what? Ray that look like you in the hood, T-Quan or Verdell, that's not your enemy. That's not the people that's trying to destroy you.
Right.
It's this bastard right here. That's your enemy. Come on.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Come on.
And they that hate thee.
They that what?
They that hate thee.
That's why they celebrate Christmas. Give me all your money. You go to hey, my lights about to get off. Okay, whatever, nigga. You gave us your money. Pay attention, brother. This is a trap and a snare that we are into. Christmas is not for the Israelites.
That's right.
Come on.
Have lifted up the head.
That's why they are above us now, because we follow their laws. We follow their commandments. We follow their hell days instead of God. Read.
They have taken crafty counsel.
It's crafty counsel. Get you to follow something that's not yours is crafty counsel. Come on.
Against thy people.
Against who?
Against thy people.
Against God's people. We are the Israelites. They took crafty counsel against us. Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Read, come on.
They have said.
What they say?
Come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
How do you cut off people from being a nation? How do you cut them off? What's your nationality? What nation of people do you descend from? We asked you earlier, I want you to tell me, but I'm going to show you something. What was your nationality before you learned who you were according to the Bible? What did you think you were? Where did you think you come from? Black. That's how you cut somebody off from being a nation. But guess what? They changed their names too, because they tell you that they're white, right? They descend from Edom, Idumea, the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia. They changed their names. The Chinese man name, who was what's that? Moab. Who is Moab. They changed the Japanese man, who is Ammon. They call them other names too, because guess what? It's 18 nations in here. If you figure out who they are, now you know who you are in the Bible. But they'll tell you, you black. We can't find the nation of black in there. The scripture does talk about black people. It gives us a description of who they are. But they said, what? Read that part again.
That they named, and they have said, let us cut them off from being a nation.
Now, they cut you off from being a nation. That's why when I ask you your nationality, you can't identify with anything over here. You think you're black. So as a black person, what do you want to celebrate? You want to celebrate Christmas. You want to celebrate Thanksgiving. You want to celebrate New Year's. You want to celebrate everything because you don't even associate with who you are. That's why it's ingrained in our heads. We don't even pay attention to what's going on around us. You see the wreaths coming up. You see Nimrod, the damn Christmas tree in your mama's house. The Bible says to not do that. They say that was the birth of Christ, right? We finna rip that lie out too when we get done with this. Read on, come on.
That's the name of Israel.
That's the name of what?
That's the name of Israel.
That's why they look at you crazy when you tell them you're an Israelite. The name of what? Israel. Where'd you get that from? The Bible. The Bible, you damn devil. That's what you tell them. You are an Israelite. You're a God's chosen people. What hurts them more than anything, the so-called white men, is when you call them Edomites. Because they know what they believe it or not, they read your Bible. They search our history books.
Right.
The damn judicial system is built on this Bible.
God damn, that's loud.
Yes, you right, it's loud, because we want everybody here to including you. Read it again, come on.
May be no more in remembrance.
So the name of Israel, they don't want you to be in remembrance. That's why they want you to be black. They want you to be a Negro. They want our people running around up and down here with their pants hanging out their ass and our women half naked.
Right.
Because with the name Israel, Prince of the power with God, you got power with the Lord when you know who your name is. Right. Read, come on.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They all on the same accord. Just because the Arab man will tell you, buddy, buddy, hey, brother, brother. Meanwhile, he taking all your money and going to build up his community. They ain't your friends. Jeez. They had us in slavery just like the so-called white man did. Right. Read on, come on.
They are confederate against
They are confederate as hell against the Israelites. Read.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Edom. Remember what we're just going over right here? Edom, Esau, Edom, Idumea. That's your neighborhood, friendly neighborhood white man. The one that hands out all the Section 8 and tell you to keep Christmas. The devil the Bible speaks of. Read.
And the Ishmaelites.
And Ishmael. That's your Arabs. There they are. Come on.
Of Moab.
And Moab. That's the one that run your nail shop. I got to fix your nail. And our people going, I wasn't going to get the hell beat out of them. And what do? They put a sail up and they run right back in there to get their nails done again. Right. Then they say, we want some protection. Stay the hell out of there. You can go to Blue Clough College and get a cosmetology degree in a year, open your own business up. A lot of people won't do that because their mind is destroyed. They got the mind after the damn white man. Give me Proverbs 3:31. This is their mind right here. They say, where the real men at? Hell, the real men in front of them. But they don't want to listen to the real men. They want to listen to the damn devil the Bible speak of, lead them down the path of destruction. Read.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 31.
This is why, come on.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
That's why they envy the oppressor. You know, I seen a damn Prius. They had a nigga had a Christmas tree tied on top of a Prius. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? Because you know why? Because our people's mind is gone. Read that again.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
They envy the oppressor. Come on.
And choose none of his ways.
And don't choose his ways. But our people get so hell-bent on keeping their laws that they envy the ways of the devil.
to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.